if you don't do it and the lady does it, like the lady will not respect you. So even if you don't have, you have to work hard to do it.
The guy might be testing the lady to see whether she's addicted to money or she's really in love with him.
Hello, guys. You're welcome to Tell Us. Today, we want to engage and then find out in a relationship who is supposed to do the spending. Is it the gentleman or the lady? You're welcome to Tell Us. My name is Francis, and you are.
I'm Alima too.
Tina.
Call Abdul Wadud.
I'm calling Iswala. Aviale Antoinette Awintiri.
I'm Kingsley.
Magdalene.
I'm Emmanuel.
My name is Percy.
Abugri Roxen.
Esther.
Campo Mary.
My name is Keita.
Idris Dinivila Angela.
I think it's both because we are two people in the relationship. It's not necessarily one person should be doing the spending and the other shouldn't be doing. But have certain circumstances that the guy should be doing the spending. Uh-huh.
Like,
Like let's say we have sometimes there you the lady you have some needs that you can afford. It doesn't mean the guy should always be providing your needs for you, but sometimes if you can't afford, the guy can do that for you.
so if you could make us clear, what are some of these needs that you think it is the guy's duty to perform?
Like most of the times your wears, your makeup, your hairdo and stuff. The guy can do those things for you.
And which ones are you supposed to be doing as
Uh,
a lady?
as a lady, you yourself, maybe some petty stuff. Let's say your I don't know how to put it. Your feeding. Let's say your breakfast and stuff. Those things you're not supposed to put them on the guy to be doing. There are things you can afford by yourself. Yeah.
But what can the ladies also do in a relationship to support the relationship?
Mm,
If you could turn a bit for the camera.
okay. Yeah. The lady too. There are certain things that the lady can do to support the relationship, not financially. Let's say maybe you may not be staying with a guy. You are staying in different places. You going to, let's say, help the guy prepare something for him or wash his clothes and stuff. Yeah, those things are things you can also do because the guy could get someone to wash for him and you pay. Let's say send it to a laundry. Uh-huh. Those ones you the lady you can do and something you two you can do to help the relationship.
The guys they are responsible for like buying things, paying off rent, utilities, and those things. So you spend. But if I have, I will help.
You think that it is our duty to do more of the spending,
Yes,
even if the lady has.
yes. But that's your duty. If you don't do it and the lady does it, like the lady will not respect you. So even if you don't have, you have to work hard to do it for respect. Yes.
So it's just for the respect.
No, not for the respect, but like it's your responsibilities to do it. If you don't do it, like let's say I'm dating you, if you don't do it and I do it, I will not respect you. Even if it is both, I'll allow you to watch it because I'm doing the spending, you are not doing anything. Like you are some useless guy. Hey.
If only you are well to do financially and that you can contribute to the relationship. And I mean to my own, if I can also watch both, why not?
But like if you are doing it, your friends may say you're a guy and you're washing boots, you're a guy and you're cooking for your wife and you're doing cleaning all those. Ghana, it doesn't sound well when you're doing that as a guy. If it's different country, they're fine. But Ghana, if you're doing like that, no, it will not be nice.
It depends because when you have a guy who is understanding, then you don't have to do much money. The guy don't have to do much of the spending. Then if you also have a girl who's also understanding, then the guy don't also have to do much of the spending. So it depends. It balance. If only the guy wishes to give to the girl, it doesn't have. I mean, there's no problem with that. But if the girl too also wishes to give to the guy too, there's no problem with that.
So what if both of them are having? Who is supposed to?
Actually, if both of them are having, I'm sure all of them are okay in life. So there's no need for them to. But once a while, to the guy, as a guy, you are supposed to always at least give something to the guy. So once a while, you can get something for the girl too.
I think both should spend on each other, but basically the guy should spend much on the lady because the guy always give half, let's say 90% of his love to the lady. But then if a lady should spend much on a guy, the society, friends, neighbors might give negative impacts on the lady, thinking she doesn't know what she's doing, but then she knows.
Depends because both have to be doing the spending. But depends a situation whereby the guy is like financially chilling, the lady can take over. Or if the lady too cannot help in some things and you think maybe the guy can help, then he can do so. But in a relationship, I think both have to take responsibilities.
The guy supposed to do the match expenses, because for a lady to get a work before getting money is very difficult. But we the guy, we need to fight hard and we need to go for it to go and struggle to get the money before the lady can also survive on it. So in my observation, the guy supposed to spend much.
These days, we have seen most career ladies and they have money, they are financially okay than even most of the guys. What about the one too?
Oh, that one, if a lady is having money than the guy, sometimes the girl used to maybe say flex on the guy. But in a relationship, everything's about understanding. You understand? Yeah. So it's communication. So if both of them communicate and understand each other, the lady will be more listen. The lady will be spending on the guy. In a sense, let me give you a scenario. In a sense that we can even go to, let's say, boutique to go and make any shopping. The guy is not having any money, but the girl will definitely will intentionally give the money to the guy to do that shopping. Understand? So you at the back you may thinking that the guy who is spending, but on the other hand, no, it's the girl who's doing that sponsoring. Yeah. So everything's about understanding.
It depends. A situation where the the man is working and the woman is not having any work, the man has to spend much. Yeah. But the situation where a man he's not working and the lady is working, then the lady have to understand that even though he's supposed to take care of her, sorry, but then he doesn't have. So for that meantime, the lady can take care of herself. But the situation where both of them are working, then it's the responsibility of the man to take care of the lady. No matter whether she's taking monthly salary or not, you have to play your responsibility.
We are all both working, and then the guy is working, the lady is working. But still, you feel like the guy has a responsibility to spend on the lady instead of the lady. So maybe the lady is even taking more than the guy, which she can even take care of the guy.
But if it is in a relationship, that one I can't talk much because there's a likely that you may not get married. But if you were to be married, that one doesn't matter whether you are taking much or you are taking less. As far as you are a man, you have to. But a situation where you don't have, then I have to come in and support you. It doesn't matter whether if I'm a lady, a man's supposed to take care of me. That is not the case.
When it comes to relationship like this, it depends. It depends. You can't say one is supposed to be spending more than the other. Maybe let's assume say maybe the lady's having a work and then the guy is not having a work. Well, assume that the lady has to support the guy. And if the guy is also having the work or is into some business, he's also supposed to support the relationship. Yeah. So that one is a balanced equation. It can come from both sides.
Both of them should be doing the expensive because it depends on how it is. Maybe the guy don't have and then the lady has, so they have to be helping each other in terms of maybe I'll be needing I will be needing something and then she will be able to help me, or she will be needing something and I'll be able to help me. If not that, if like the expense is on one person, he or she cannot do. Uh,
the thing. So they have to be helping each other in terms of any problems that they will be facing, so that the relationship will move on.
To my understanding, I would say the woman, because he plays a very vital role when it comes to the relationship aspects. So I think so.
What if she doesn't have
She doesn't have. Is it in terms of resources?
finances or the materials to spend?
For in this life, no, no, you can't say like it's even though the money is not the best, there are some women who understand things and how to manage things. Yes, I think so.
They should be doing the spending more.
Yes, because they have to do. Because even in the house, they are the housekeeping.
Mostly the guy spend on the lady more than the lady does to the guy. That's what I think.
The guy should be spending more. Or what is your take?
Oh, if it's not all guys that are having. Some relationships are there, the girl will help more than the guy. Some are there, the guy too will do.
So, but will you be happy if your guy has, but he's no, well, doesn't want to spend on you? He wants you to be spending maybe on your hair, on your clothing. What's your take?
I will not be happy if he's having and he doesn't want to help me. Because if I have, I'll help him. So I'll be expecting that if he has, he should also help me.
Both of them, because they are all entitled to spend on each other. That is because if the guy is not having, the lady can support, and if the lady is not having, the guy too can support. I think it's both of them.
So, how will you feel in the case that the guy has, but is not willing to spend on you as a lady?
Okay, to me, it's normal. The guy might be testing the lady to see whether she's addicted to money or she's really in love with him. So it will be not a normal thing to me.
I think all of them have to do the spending, but mostly the ladies think that the boy have to do the spending most, and sometimes if and mostly it's the guys that do the spending most, and sometimes the ladies too have to try sometimes and do spending to keep up the boys. Some ladies just be like they are depending on the boys, or the boy is supposed to do is the responsible of the boy. It's not like that. So the boys too have to, the ladies too have to always help. Yeah.
So, how will you feel if maybe your lady has the resources financially and materially, but you are not all that, but she's not willing to support the relationship, anything at all? If you go out, even pure, you are supposed to pay for it. How will you feel?
I'll feel like maybe she doesn't like me or she doesn't love me. Yeah, that's how I feel.
So in a relationship, the spending should be divided. I don't think it should be left onto one person to do the spending. You support each other. That's why it's a relationship. Yes. So if you have, you give it to the guy. If the guy too has, he gives the money to you, and that's how it's supposed to be.
So, assuming you are supporting each other, and then you see that you are ready to support, but your guy, he has to support, but he's not willing to support. How will you feel?
Maybe you try and talk to him. Let him know that in a relationship, before you can take the relationship to another level, you should develop the attitude of giving. So if he doesn't give from the start, you find it very difficult for him to give when you get married. So you try and let him know that maybe even if he doesn't have, he should try and give once in a while. No amount is little. You always have to appreciate the little he gives to you too.